Guys,
Hi, Raksha.
thank you for joining, Bomesh. It's so lovely to have you here. And I've known you, I think, starting of this year, and it's been a pleasure talking to you every time. Like, I always learn something new, some new perspectives, new ways of thinking, just listening to your conversation. So I have learned so much from you. So I wanted to invite you here to, for people to understand and get more idea.
Thank you,
So,
Raksha.
yeah. So, about Burmesh, he started as a software engineer, like a lot of us, and then he became entrepreneur. He became an entrepreneur and investor and business coach, and then he became financially free at 35. So, he has done a lot of things in his life. So, you know, I I wanted to understand more about your journey, so and help other people and inspire other people. So, we thought of doing this. So, thank you, Bhumesh. Thank you for being here.
Okay, so one thing about Raksha is that she likes to talk a lot of good things. She's very positive, so she ends up talking that I have done a lot of things, but I'm another guy
I'm
like
honest as well.
she is honest. Okay, like I have to give it to her. Um, I have uh, no words to describe this because when I was sitting in one of the cubicle in IT industry, I never imagined that one day, your life is going to change. And I thought I'll do good for myself. From the education background, I thought I'll be
Right.
able to
Yeah.
take care of me, my family, all that. But I never imagined that in 10 years, maybe 10, 12 years of experience, I will be able to add value to others. So this is a very exciting experience for me personally.
Yeah.
Hello,
And you're very
everybody.
humble as well. Like, you've done so much in life and still you're like so humble, down to earth. That's a really good quality to have. I really appreciate that about you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, about that, like coming to the why, like before we start with the what's and the hows, why did you become financially free, or what was your motivation behind it?
okay, so I had a few problems with me. God made a, so when he was making me, he forgot to put some chips. They say, no, some circuits forgot to connect. Some
Of
wires
course.
were not connected properly. So I was a damaged piece.
Right. Yeah, jokes aside.
So I was somebody um, who was somewhere. I think I was a rebel kind of a guy. I would not want to listen to people, especially people who are intelligent than me. I respect them. I want to listen to from them because without mentorship you can't go anywhere in life.
Right.
If you don't listen to a guy who's better than you in what you're looking for, right, there's no way you can make it there, right? You need to find a guy. So that way I was okay to take on inputs from people who could guide me to move forward. But in most of the corporate world, when you're reporting to somebody all the time, you're not lucky to have a boss who you can look up to.
That's true.
So that
Yeah.
was my problem. I just because they pay me monthly check, I would not be able to follow them until unless I look up to them as a leader, right? So that was a defect in me, that I would not want to listen to a guy who I don't respect, right?
Mm.
And in corporate you can't survive. So I was a misfit there. In fact, I was not fit for corporate, and I think this is one major reason why I had to create my own path. Like in Three Idiots, they say, right, in the song that he says, right, that guy had to create his own path. The rest of the people had to follow the path already, which is created by others. You just follow it, right?
Right.
I had to create my own path because I was not willing to follow the other path which is already created. Like if you are a software engineer who report to lead, you have to listen to the lead. If you are lead, you have to
Mm.
listen to the manager. Manager has to listen to a director. Director has to listen to VP.
That's true.
Somewhere I was at a very young age, maybe 23, 24, I found this, that somewhere I'll have to figure out my own path. And Then second thing was this book. Somebody gave me this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. I
Okay.
think he also created further damage in my brain once I read that book.
Okay. Uh, so, uh, so how was your journey? And I mean, what would you suggest for somebody who wants to start on the journey?
Okay, yeah, this is you are asking me profound questions. I'm a simple guy. I'm anyway not very good at formulas and also I will not be able to give any formula. But what I can tell you, what I did, right?
Right.
In my case, first thing I figured out was as long as I am paying my bills through the income which is coming from job,
Mm.
either I will have to find a boss who I can look up to,
Mm-hmm.
or I'll have to learn to say yes to them.
Right.
So you'll have to listen to them.
Yes. Yeah.
So because that was my problem, so I had to figure out a solution. So I cannot be lucky all the time. I was
Mm.
lucky most of the time. So my career did very well. In fact, I found wonderful people to work for. From
Okay.
2007, in fact, I worked for a company. I graduated in 2005 from IIT Kharagpur. Worked for like junior level, senior software engineer kind of a role. But by 2007, I was working for a startup, and there within a year or two, they started giving me chance to work with founders of the company. So from that time,
Okay.
pretty much now either I have reported to the founder, or I have worked for the business head. So they
Mm-hmm.
think very differently, right? So I was very lucky, but not all the time.
Mm.
So I knew this, I can't be lucky all the time. So first thing I had to make up my mind was, in case I'm not lucky to find a guy who I can look up to, I'll have to be ready to let my salary go, because I know I won't go to office just because they pay me salary.
Right.
So I needed a backup for it. That was the first thing which I had to keep in mind.
Okay. So you had to find a way for yourself.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
first thing I had to figure out was that uh, what is the shortcut from 40 years to let's say 10 years. So that is one thing which I had to figure out, because um, I knew 40 years you can't be lucky. 40 years I might not be able to work. 40 years they might not keep me. uh, 40 years I might not, in between I might lose motivation to work, right? Maybe my
Right.
skills will not be there for the industry for 40 years. So this part was there in my mind very beginning. I think first year of my job I read this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and that helped me you know take this direction. I couldn't obviously make too many changes, but at least my direction was set from 2006 or 7, and I started taking a little bit of chances in my career.
Okay. That sounds interesting. So you said financially free, right? So what do you mean by financially being financially free?
Oh yeah, that is very interesting. So somebody said you have become a big guy. Actually, I want to tell you, financial freedom does not mean a CEO of a company. Financially free does not mean a villa and a BMW. Financially free means that if you stop working today for money, how many years can you live if you don't generate money? And if the answer is the rest of your life, then you're financially free.
Yeah,
So
that's a
that's
good
what,
one.
yeah. So that's what people don't understand. People think, oh, Bhumesh is talking about financial freedom. Where is his BMW? Maybe because he's a CEO, that's why he's financially free. I'm telling you, you can be a software engineer and be financially free. You could be making 50,000 rupees and be financially free, right? You could be living
Right.
in a normal small 2 BHK house and driving a normal small hatchback, and you could be financially free. Financial freedom means, let's say today I decide to work, I decide not to work. How many years can I pay my bills? And that is what I call wealth.
Right.
Your wealth is equal to how many months can you live without job. So let's say COVID situation is happening right now. A lot
Mm.
of us are going through uncertainties. We don't know what is going to happen tomorrow.
Mm.
If you ask this question to yourself, hey, you know what, if by chance your company is not doing well, if they don't have money to pay you, they can't pay you salary, or they decide to shut down or shut down the business which you work on, how many months can you live? That will give you an answer how wealthy you are, not about the car which is parked outside and the
That's
number of
true.
BHK you have.
Yeah. That's very profound answer. Like that's what, like now the current COVID-19 situation is going on, right? So do you think it's affecting you, or if it's affecting your financial situation, or it's maybe because you're financially free, it's difficult for you now, or something like that, or you feel it's bet you are in a good place even after all this?
Let me tell you, life is super awesome during this phase. Uh, uh, what happens is, it all depends on what you did previously, right? Obviously, this
Right.
situation nobody wanted. None of us wanted to go through this, right?
Yes.
But you know what? All of us could prepare for this. You could keep your health well, means in the sense you could keep your body strong so that you can
Mm.
stay away from infections and viruses.
Right.
You could keep your financial health good. You could keep your mental health good, because if
Mm.
you're not mentally healthy during this phase, what is going to happen is it is going to impact you.
Yeah,
Some
it
people are
it
going through
brings out
depression.
your worst fears probably, because you have so much time to think and reflect all that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good and bad, right? Getting
Yeah.
time to think
Yeah.
is good
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
bad both.
That's
So
true.
if you're mentally strong, in fact, you will do better. So during this phase, I have taken some decision which I would not take otherwise.
Mm.
Let me give you an example. So I never thought I will, I will write a book. I always wanted to write a book, but you know what,
Mm.
right? It takes time, energy,
Right.
money,
Yeah.
whatever, right? The first thing which I'm able to do is that right now I've been able to work on my book right now.
Okay.
Second is, I never thought I was a creative guy. So most of the people, there are techies who can come up with solutions, software, products, tech, good,
Right.
strong tech, right? I never thought I am one of them. I thought I was very average in all of it. Means I could get through my job,
Mm.
but I was not a creative and superstar in technology, right?
Mm.
So I could keep my job because of my background, and the kind of low quality work which you get in software companies, you can probably pay your bills pretty much. But coming up with some new technology and all that, I thought I will not. But because of this situation, I feel
Mm.
the world is going to be very different after this. So I've been thinking on some
Totally.
ideas which I
Yeah.
believe um, will be required with a new world, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that I wouldn't have done if I was running the race, right?
Mm.
Third, you asked me whether it impacts you. Um, so I make more money than what I need right now, without going outside my house, and without logging into laptop and working. So I'm not working from home. A lot of people are obviously working from home. Their job demands them to work from home, right? But I don't work for money. But still, my income is, or I would say my passive income, which is very very important for all of us to create,
Mm.
is more than what I need every month during even this COVID situation. I know most of the businesses are not doing well. Many
Right.
businesses are not as per your plan. My investments have not gone as per the plan. If money is losing 5-7 billion dollar, you can assume
Right.
that I also lost a little bit of money. I'm not as good as money, but obviously everybody's money is down. The
Right.
businesses you invested have not done very well. Some of them have closed down. So I'm sure some people are even going through depression right now because their hard-earned money was there in the businesses or stock market, and they don't know what to do now. And for some people, their regular income was job, which is also not coming in some cases,
Mm.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
even if it's coming, you are worried what is going to happen. So you are trying to watch every news possible. You are trying to predict, become the economist, figuring out whether your job will
Yeah,
survive
it's
or
gonna affect, yeah, and what is the future and all that. Yeah, that's true. And it's a good place to be in. I think, especially this kind of situation shows you that, having multiple streams of income, passive income is like very essential, and it can help us sail through these kind of times. And also, you mentioned about creativity, right? So I feel creativity is something you can acquire over time also. It's not something, you don't have to be born with it. So depending on the kind of circumstances that you're brought up in, and depending on the kind of things you're exposed to, I think it can be built over time, creativity. So yeah. And going forward to the next question. So, what time in your journey did you think things have changed, or you saw that sort of change in you towards financial freedom, or something that brought you here?
Okay, so I think my first milestone was in 2009. I started working 2005, so probably
4 years.
4.5 years of
Okay.
working. Um, I was able to get one more income, which could take care of my bills,
Okay.
pretty much. So that was first time, and that is the year I got married. So I'll tell you how significant this was for me. My wife is a doctor,
Mm-hmm.
and she, if she had taken her career, right,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, she would have come to Bangalore, work for a hospital, some shift, some late night, and I would work in daytime most of the time, being a
Right.
software guy.
Right.
So I wasn't sure how much time we'll have common, and I see a lot of couples going through this in Bangalore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shift
Yeah.
jobs, so
Totally.
they get to see each other only on weekends or few hours,
Yes.
right? And obviously, it has an impact on your health also. I somewhere felt that I want to give a choice to my wife that she does not have to work, and that can only happen when she would see that we have enough income coming in. So if it was only my job income, I would always feel that it is not enough. In Bangalore, it's not enough sometimes, one income, right? So I would have said, okay, you know what, if you want to pursue career, or even I would have actually encouraged her to go to job if you ask
Mm-hmm.
me. But because I had these two incomes coming, right? So two sources of income in
Right.
significant size. What
Right.
happened was I just told her that, hey, you don't need to work if you don't
Mm-hmm.
want to, and you can pursue your passion. And obviously,
Mm-hmm.
doctor is a very noble profession. They want to help heal people and all that, right? But just
Mm-hmm.
because they have to go to job, they have to end up doing stupid stuff in hospitals also sometimes, because hospital demands it. They are paying you salary, they'll ask you to do things which might not be ethical also. So she doesn't have
Right.
to go through it, and I gave her a choice. So that year in March I got married, and by that year end I had figured out how to live without pretty much job income. So I was secure, and recession was going on that year,
Right.
same
Yeah.
time.
2000. Yeah, that's right.
So most of the
2008, 2000.
husbands will not dare talk to their wife about not doing a job that year, because they will
Right.
feel, oh, you know what, my job is not secure, nobody's job is secure that time,
Secure. Yeah.
at least
Yeah.
let
Yeah.
her go to work, because doctor's little more kind of a stable job, right?
Right.
So but I gave her the choice, and she never worked actually. She never decided, she never have to go, but obviously she's pursuing her passion. So that was one
Okay.
first landmark in my life. Second
Yeah.
landmark in my life was when I started making so much income that I stopped touching my salary. I decided not to touch my job income, which was
Okay.
2011. 2011 onwards, I decided not to take out money from my salary account for any of my living expenses. Once in a while, some expenses which will come. My mom was going through cancer treatment, so I'll take out money for her treatment. Or if I
Mm-hmm.
did something
Okay.
significant,
Right.
any big travel or
Okay.
something, I'll take out money once in a while. But my living expenses were not paid by my job. So that was the
Mm.
second one. Third one was obviously June 2018.
Okay.
It was my birthday, and I think 7 July is my birthday. So 30th June, I set a goal, before I turn 36, I need to be free. And
Right.
that's when I figured out that if I stop working for money, I can pretty much live for rest of my life. And that's when I became free. But
That's
lot of
amazing.
people lot of people think free means you retired, you don't do anything. No, no, no. I don't need to work for money for me
Right.
to pay my bills, my living expenses for rest of my life. but I'm looking at buying BMW. I'm gonna build a big house. We travel a lot. After that, I think we did a lot of foreign trips and travel. I have goals. So I'm not saying I'm like a sadhu guy. I'm going to Himalaya and sitting there and not doing anything now.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people have misconceptions when you say financially free. One way they think is, okay, you have a lot of money, you can do whatever you want, and another set of people think, okay, you are not gonna spend anything, like you are being very minimal and not gonna spend anything. So yeah, that's I think it's a balance, it's a mix of
It's a
both.
balance.
Yeah,
Most of the
yeah,
people either they just keep chasing money and they forget health, they forget family, they forget you know relationships have to be built. They
right.
don't care about their mind. They have to take care of their mind. Peace of mind is also important. So some people are in that race, right? Second set of people are saying, I don't want money. I just want a peace of mind. I will not even work towards making money. So I
Right.
feel there has to be, both the approaches. Somewhere in middle, you have to approach. You know what? I will not go out and work for money and do something which I don't like,
Mm.
but I continue to figure out things which I will do, which I like, and maybe it will produce some income also. So, like I'm
Right.
writing a book right now. I'm working on a short film, which I
Mm.
never imagined being
Wow.
from such a small village and all that. I never thought I'll come and start shooting movies and
Yeah,
do
that's
some.
that should be an exciting new opportunity.
So that is
Yeah.
what I'm working on right now.
Okay.
Um, so what I'm saying is, yes, there is a balance between money making and living. Also, some people forget living when they are making money.
That's true. That's very true. So yeah, what do you think are the mistakes that people are doing in their journey achieving their goals or being financially free or something like that?
So the biggest enemy of entrepreneurship is home loan. So that is one thing which I know most of my IIT friends, they are
Yes.
talented. They are more talented, maybe 5 times more talented than me. I was very average in IIT. I was a below average guy, no
Mm.
skills, no sports, no cultural activities, and
Okay.
hardly any studies. So I was like below average in everything in college. And there were people who were good in studies, good in sports, or good in studies, good in social activities. And there were some people who are good in studies, good in sports, and good in extracurricular. I used
Right.
to envy those people. Uh,
Right.
and I thought, I'm not good. I won't even speak English when I went to IIT. So I come from a like regional board. So I won't even speak English. So I was scared to go out of my room just because I didn't know how to communicate with people, right? I would find a
Mm.
North Indian friend so that I can talk to him in Hindi. That's it, right? I will not go on stage, participate in anything. So so when I started working, one thing which I felt most of the people are doing is they take a home loan, and obviously all these talented people I know, they have done this, and 15
Right.
20 years they can't think about anything else. That is the first mistake people make,
Yes.
which I
Yes.
didn't.
Yeah.
And even though I was very average, I still could take so many chances because I was not under pressure.
Mm.
Yeah, society will tell you, or parents will tell you, or maybe some cousins or some family pressure will come saying, hey, you should have your own house, and you should get into real estate. They
Yeah, you have your whole path laid out for you, right? You go to a job, study, go to a job, get married, buy a house, have kids. No,
yeah,
whole life out for you. Like you're supposed to follow that, like the template.
and little more money than buy a car,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
then car
yeah,
loan will
yeah.
be there.
Yeah, that's true.
So these were actually, I think this was one. Second was my so I didn't get into these big loans. These are the two big
Hmm.
loans people can get into. The
Right.
third thing which I did was I settled myself in 5 years, figured out a decent 2 BHK house, independent duplex kind of house, which
Hmm.
will rent, which will give you a, probably you'll have to pay a rent of 20 30,000 rupees. So I understood this is what I want to live in. And I bought a small car for 5 6 lakhs rupees, maybe 10 lakhs rupees, right? That kind of a
Hmm.
small car. I settled myself. I thought this is good enough for me. A decent car and a decent house. After that, I didn't decide not to change my lifestyle. I change houses, but similar size, similar,
Yeah.
capacity. I changed car, maybe just bought a new car, similar size, maybe few lakhs here and there. So, but 2010 to 2019, my income would have gone almost 10 times.
Mm.
But my expenses didn't go 10 times. My expenses maybe increased by 30-40%, or maybe whatever inflation was there. On top of it, I started traveling a little more. Maybe you buy little expensive stuff, clothing,
Right.
you buy a little expensive. You live in a better hotels now. Rather than booking a budget hotel, you book a nice 5-star hotel whenever you go for vacation. Little bit change, but it didn't completely, go 5 times or 10 times. That is
Right.
the second mistake people are making today.
Yeah,
They
that's
feel,
that's a very
I'm
good point.
manager, I
Yeah,
have 10 lakhs has become 20 lakhs, so I have to have a car, or my car
exactly.
size should be bigger now, or I should move from apartment to villa. Those things,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, the whole lifestyle changes with every change in income, increase in income, the lifestyle changes, which is what makes it more expensive. You end up spending also more. So that's a very good point that you mentioned.
Yeah. And I think it helped me. If you see, when I said I don't listen to people until unless I'm inspired by them, that
Mm,
helped me. So when you are a guy who's a rebel, right, who doesn't like to listen to
mm,
anybody, in some cases it is a negative also, because you're not
right.
supposed to
You
listen.
don't listen.
People don't
Yeah.
like you because you're
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
listening, right? Especially
Yeah.
elderly, big guys. But
Yes.
society was not influencing me now.
Mm,
So that worked in my favor, because if somebody
yes.
bought a car, it didn't
Feel like you want to buy a car too.
never felt.
Right. Yes.
Somebody
That's,
moved
yeah.
into a house, big house,
Yes.
villa. Okay, good for you. So that also is a positive in some sense for me, because my
Totally.
influence,
Yeah.
I was not, uh, you know, getting influenced by anybody. Some people were changing jobs for money. Didn't matter. I worked where I wanted to work. Some people, just because of the level or the status they have in the company, like a CEO of a company, I was driving a car which was 11 lakhs rupees. But
Mm,
people at that level, most of them were driving a car of 50-60 lakhs or 70 lakhs.
mm,
People
mm.
who were at my level, or one level vice president level, I saw them driving 60-70 lakh rupees car
Yeah,
also.
it becomes a sign of status, I think, because you're at this position, you have to have this kind of car, you need to have this kind of house, and, there's already a level set for you. Yeah.
Yeah, so people who reported to me had bigger car than me, and it didn't bother. Whenever we had to go for a meeting, I said, "Yeah, we'll go in your car because you have a bigger."
Yeah, that's a good mindset to have, Bhumesh. I,
Yeah,
I can, yeah, that's very
they
good.
were happy to drive me because they respected
Right.
me, right? They felt good that we are driving Bhumesh, so I gave them that pleasure. I got a
Mm.
pleasure of not driving in Bangalore traffic, right? And I saved all the money in the bank.
Win-win.
Win-win for everybody.
Yeah. So you said at 35, it's, yeah, 5'11". At 35, you became financially free, right? So
Mhm.
if somebody is starting out their journey now, what do you suggest? How do they get started? Or what do they do?
So it doesn't matter what your age is,
Mm,
because it is not a it's not a sprint. It is a marathon.
right.
Freedom is priceless. Let me tell you this: people at 60 also don't get freedom. You can
Very
see, look
true.
at your parents' generation and how they live.
Yes.
They probably saved all their life. Maybe they just put everything in your education. Today, sometimes even after retirement, they have to look at sources of income, or they have to just
True.
go to a small village or their hometown and just settle there, so that their living expenses is very low. They are not
Mm,
living the life they want to live. So doesn't matter what age you are. Younger the better, right? Because you get more
yeah.
time.
Yes.
But any age you are, just first thing is, um, make a commitment to yourself that I will never do anything to impress anybody in this world, because
Mm,
90% of our mistakes are made because of we want to impress somebody.
mm,
Buying a house, actually you don't want to impress your wife and kid. Most of the time it is rest of the family, right? Your
mm,
actually wife and kids will live with you wherever you want to live. They don't demand, right? So uh, and the other problem is, the most of the people we are trying to impress, actually we don't like them. They don't add so much value in our life. We don't
that's
like
true.
them. That is why we want to impress them, and that is why we are
Yes.
doing all this. So typically, let's say I buy a very expensive car, I'll bring it home with my family, I'll have joy, we'll celebrate, right? But everybody else, neighbor, my cousin, my office colleagues, everybody I want to impress. But actually they have
Yes,
no value to addition to my life.
totally.
So we are
Yeah.
actually making most of our decisions which are wrong to impress the people we don't like with the money we don't have, which we are borrowing from the bank, right? So that is
Yes.
call status. Status means buying things which you don't need to impress the people you don't
Like,
like with the money you don't
have.
have. So that is the only one
Yeah.
thing which you have to do. If you do that, 90% of mistakes you will not make. Second, if you make 100 rupees, um, always say, I always believe that you make only 70. Never think that I make 100. So let's say a bank guy asks you, what is your take home? And you're taking a loan. Don't say I make 1 lakh rupees, say 70,000 rupees,
Mm,
right? Because
right.
in your mind, you are keeping 10% for yourself, which means your parents kept investing in you for 15, 16 years. Doesn't mean that there is no further investment required in you to move in life.
True.
So parents invested lakhs of rupees, keep some thousands of rupees for yourself. Your investment is developing your confidence in life, your skills in life. So 10% has to be kept aside wherever you need. Let's say sometimes I just need good clothes to go to our work, or because I was meeting a lot of customer and big short people, buying 3, 4 different good quality suit, right? Blazers was an investment in me because I felt very confident when I talked to the top notch CEOs of the companies when I was going in, with good dressing. Obviously, grooming, I will put in money. And then most important, the 90% of your income is coming because of this part above neck.
Yes.
Most
Yes.
of us are investing below neck, so we have to invest here. I'm still doing courses, paid courses even today. I still learn, not go to internet and search on Google. No, I don't do that.
Mm,
I will go to a credible website, I will pay for a course and understand. Like recently I did a course on personal branding, I'm doing a course on digital marketing, I did a
mm.
course on bootstrapping if you're running a startup,
Nice. Okay.
right?
Okay.
I those are paid things, and I'm still doing
Right.
it. My son is 6 years. He's doing a course on public speaking right now. Paid,
Wow.
right?
Wow. That's
I
amazing.
I paid for a course where he's practicing mathematics. It's not from school. I pay
Mm,
for it. So I will keep 10% always for my growth. Otherwise, how will I continue to stay in the market and continue to make more money? Because I
right.
need to grow myself. 10%. 10% always keep it for future. You don't know what is coming, COVID or whatever, right?
Yes.
I hope we don't face this situation again, but we should have money in the bank, right?
Yes.
That 10% will add up, and at least minimum 6 months of your expenses should be there in your bank account before you start investing. Which means, let's say your expenses are 50,000 rupees. So 3 lakhs rupees you put in one account and keep it. After that, start investing. Don't don't accumulate 50,000 and put it in stock market. It'll
Mm,
is not a good idea, right?
right.
So, and then rest 10%, you always keep it aside, thinking chances are this money is not mine. God just wanted to direct this money for somebody else. Maybe I'll keep it aside. Maybe I'll need it one day. And I have kept that money aside. I have never used it for my own purpose. I have never used it for my immediate family. That money is kept aside always. And you know what? I've been very lucky. I've been able to serve people in the need, like COVID situation. I could at least feed few hundred families with the money I had.
That's
But if I didn't
amazing.
keep it aside, if it was
Right.
going into loan or investment stock market, it was lying somewhere in some of these investment, I would not take out. I would say, no, 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 I don't want to take out money at this time.
Right.
But when it's kept
Yeah.
aside for some other purposes, let me tell you this, it'll come many fold. Many fold will come back. Just give it away.
That's a very good point, Bomesh.
So I will always feel, let's say any money transaction, let's say I'm talking to a corporate guy also, or a professional guy. If I have a feeling that this guy needs this money more than I need, I'll leave it there. even if it's not fair. Maybe he borrowed money from me, didn't return. But if I feel that I have everything what I want, I have the money which I need, it's just that because I have it's gone through my bank account to his bank account does not mean that it is my money, because I think it is none of us own this money with us, right? None of us are going to carry this. So it means it's a temporary with us. So I feel if he needs it more than I need any day, I will I will not push that guy saying, you know what, oh, you need to give it to me, right?
Right.
And I'm sure more often than not, you will find people who need the money more than you need it. So just give it away. You will get many fold. I have been blessed to have what I have today, not because I was talented or I was, superstar in anything. I just have everything through a blessing, and I keep saying life is super awesome, and I have everything what I want in life. Even today in COVID situation, I have got everything what I want in life. I cannot imagine a better life than this what is happening right now.
Wow, that's a very good place to be in. Thank you for inspiring us.
You're welcome. We have, I think,
And
10 minutes. If
yes,
we have some questions,
yes, we have
we can take.
questions.
I'll have to look at the YouTube window where questions are coming.
I can tell you actually.
No, I can read. I got it. Okay, Amit Tiwari, Naveen, I've got another question in addition to last question. Okay, Naveen has a previous question also. Let me read that. Naveen, I'm not able to see the first question. I'm reading this question for you. Does financially free means minimalism or living minimally, or the person still has some room for luxuries like vacations and dine outs? Okay, yeah. So Naveen, I told this, right? Um, it means that you have enough for living, but you continue to work hard. You are ambitious. You, like I said, right? My car is small, but I'm gonna drive BMWs and Mercedes of the world for sure. But will I sell my time and my, every day 8 hours, 10 hours, and listen to somebody who I don't want to listen, or do things which I don't want to do, and drive BMW? No, I will not. But otherwise, I will definitely drive a BMW. So you guys will see it soon. Okay. With the current scenario, work culture and behavior changing, is there any chance for an average corporate employee to become financially free? Or what is your opinion? Absolutely. If I can become financially free, I think anybody. I have so many weaknesses. I have so many shortcomings. I was so bad at so many things in life, which you cannot imagine. If I can become financially free, absolutely everybody who's hearing me can become financially free. Rebel without a cause. Very inspiring and house loan story. Really true for all techies. Okay. Naman, very indulging session. Quick question. What are some sources of passive income for people stuck at home lockdown? And what are some skills one can work on during this period to improve ones? Naman, good to have you. Really happy to see you here. Self-worth. Okay, improve one's self-worth. Yes. So I think if this question was there maybe 10 years back, 12 years back, I think it was difficult for me to answer because there were only one or two options which you could do, right? But today in the world of internet, there are so many things which can be done.
That's
And
true.
I'm sure Raksha is an example, right? She was like us, software engineer, decided to pursue her dream, decided to travel the world, which I'm sure going to a country like Europe and living there for 3 months was not easy, right? But she took a decision and she made it. And look at her; she is living independently today, which is inspiring. So that's why I'm saying there are so many inspiring stories today.
Thank you, Bhunesh.
Super valuable. Considering money for charity and self growth is amazing, though. King Bhowmish,
Yes.
how did you calculate how much will you
How
require?
much, yeah, will you require?
What
I was just
calculation
getting
did you
that.
factor in inflation, average life expectancy? Yes. Okay, I'll answer this. King Bhowmish, I am one of the greatest beneficiaries of knowing you and friendship. As much as I appreciate your willingness to help, I also wished I met you before. Okay. King, what's your name? I want to know. I'm sure you are a friend, but from your this, I'm not able to figure out.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
I will. Okay, so this is interesting. I will talk about this. This is a little bit of mathematics. As an engineer, I was very good at it. Let's say I spend 50,000 rupees today, right? That is what I
Per
need to pay
month.
my bills, right? Let's say per month,
Mm.
I will need 6 lakhs rupees per year, right? Or you calculate, let's say 10 lakhs rupees per year is what you need, right? uh, what you need to do is you need to figure out sources of income which will give you 10 lakhs or more every year, right? That is first. So which means it covers you for the next 1 year, right?
Right.
Then you need to calculate that education has 12% inflation, medical has 12% inflation, most of the other things have 8% inflation. Consider
Okay.
that an average 10% inflation. So 10 lakhs will become 11 lakhs, 11 lakhs will become 12 lakhs, 12 lakhs will become 13, and then 15, and then 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 29. So you know that in next 10 years, 20 years, assuming you are going to live until 80, let's say, right? So I am like 37 right now. So it means for next 43 years, I need to calculate how much money I will need. So you calculate the total amount first, right? Or you calculate in another way around. You say, you know what? I will create a source of income which will beat the inflation and give me the 10% returns, let's say. So which means if you have invested 2 crores and you get on average 8% returns on it, it is 16 lakhs rupees, right? So you
Right.
calculate if it keeps compounding, you keep taking out 10 lakhs, 11 lakhs out of it every year, it is still increasing. Maybe it is
Mm.
increasing by 2%, 5%. As long as you are beating the inflation, which is around 8, 9, 10%, I think you will be able to take that much money out every year and still have money left. So 2 crores is today what you need. But you know what? 20 years later, that 2 crores has to become 4 crores still to pay you your monthly expenses or yearly expenses. That is one way. Second is create incomes which beats inflation. Let's say you are getting 1 lakh rupees today paid, but all that is coming um, from a business which has, let's say, items which will also their price will also go by same percentage high, right? It means your
Right.
income will also go up proportionally.
Right.
So I have incomes which will continue to grow by 10% even if I do same business,
Mm.
because
That's good.
price of the product will go 10% high, right? It means if I'm doing a turnover of 1 crore, it will become 1.1 crore. And if I
Mm.
make 10%, the next year I'm going to make 11 lakhs, not 10 lakhs. So look at those income. And motivated to continuous book reading habit because I started this habit, but find myself skipping the habit sometimes in daily schedule. Okay, so all these questions which are related to, I'll answer in one shot. Um, if you are not able to figure out how to stay motivated, Jagan is talking about books, and you have a goal, then you figure out, I'm not able to keep it up. I forget it. I started exercise 3 days later. I don't know how to, get myself back because 2 3 days you didn't do it.
Yeah,
Um,
life gets in the way sometimes.
Life gets in the way, and then you
Yeah.
forget that you had a
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah.
First is
Yeah. Yeah.
what I've done is I have created groups always. I have looked for support. I will commit to somebody or a group of people that I'm going to do this,
Hold
and I will
yourself
get
accountable. Yeah.
get few people, like-minded people along with me. So if I miss, they will get me back. So I have an
Right.
exercise group which I run every day. We do workout. 20 people we are doing it. There is no way I skip now.
Yeah, and if you are organizing something, you have to be there, so can't skip it. And
Yes.
that's how we met as well, through an accountability group.
Okay, Rana. Okay, Rana, good to have you. I'm sure I couldn't guess.
You're getting a
Rana,
lot of comments, Bhumesh.
yeah,
A lot of
he's
people
great.
inspired by you.
Great to see. My friend from Malaysia, Rana. We have been together for many years, professionally, non-professionally. It's nice. So King, yes, he's a king in my eyes. What he has written there. Uh, what's your
Rana,
recommendation
okay.
on getting such exposure? Reading always doesn't help. I'm sure like not everyone would be lucky to have a friend like you in the group, as academics don't teach these. not every family has such culture. In fact, I'm writing a book exactly on this right now. My book is coming on this, what our culture, schools, colleges are not teaching, but we need it. Like learning about personal finances, learning about how to manage your marriage, learning about how to manage your health, uh, learning about parenting. None of this is taught, but actually they are the most important thing after you get out of college. How to manage
Yeah.
your job, nobody's teaching. So I'm writing a
Yeah.
book on it. But I think until Sorana, just to answer that, you will have to look for that group of people who will support you.
Yeah.
And I have a support in I have my mentor. I have a lot of good friends who are supporting me. Some people are involved with me in health, some of them are involved in personal finances, what I manage. So I have a group of people everywhere. I'm not alone. So that's why I'm saying one is just too small a number to achieve greatness. That's what I want to tell you in this.
Mm.
You could be the most talented guy, but if you're alone, chances are you will lose motivation and you don't know who will get you back. And by the time you come back, it'll be maybe a few years gone. So my suggestion is look for that group of people who are encouraging you. If you want to find a mentor, you always look for a guy who's already there in life where you want to be. This question was asked last time, right? How do you
Right.
find
Yeah.
a mentor? Mentor is
Yeah.
somebody you look up to, somebody who and say, you know what, this guy is where I want to be in life,
Mm.
and convince him to mentor you. If he agrees, then he's the right mentor. Narayan Murthy is a great mentor, but he will not agree to mentor me. So not the right mentor for me right now.
Who
Right?
is invested in you? You mentioned last time. That's
Yes.
yeah.
They are
Yeah.
willing to
Who's
invest in
invested?
you time and their
Yes.
money sometimes.
Yes.
I've been very fortunate um, to find people like that. What is your future plans, Umesh? I mean, what are you doing? Uh,
Writing a book.
my future plans, if you ask me, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow morning. Let me tell you this. I will start my day tomorrow, figure out what I want to do. And I'm sure life will surprise me and I'll surprise my life also. So I would want to tell everybody that don't just blindly try to become somebody else. Like if you like what you heard today, you don't have to do what I did. You don't have to become like me. But
Right.
like I said, this another guy today who was asking me this question, vision is something which you create for a team. So somebody was asking me this: how do you get the dreams for your team? Right?
Team. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I said you can't create a dream for your team.
Mm.
You create a vision, and that vision should include everybody's dream, and that's it. If you are together, you together will achieve so much, right? So okay, some books, obviously, please connect with me. I will send you the book. Rana, obviously, feel free anytime. I have a library. I can even send the books to people. Even during this COVID situation, I've been couriering book to people that by Dunzo, people who wanted to read some books, specific books.
Oh,
So,
nice.
so feel free. I will send you a book. I have so many books, or I'll send maybe on Kindle. I can recommend you something, or just buy it. I'm sure there are sources. Otherwise, if you're not able to get it, let me know. I'll give you the book. I have enough.
I think we are almost done, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Naveen wants to ask everything here. Naveen, I'll call
Yeah.
you, Naveen. All the plans I will tell you. You are too eager to know what I'm going to do next. Huh? Good guys. It is amazing. I have another call at 5:30.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
so
So it's all about time. Almost. Thank you, Bomesh. Thank you for joining us to this for this call. This was really inspiring, and I got a lot of ideas and insights from your journey. Thank you for inspiring us and being here. So glad to have you here.
okay. So have you seen a celebrity interviewing a normal guy?
Come on, Bomesh.
You can only
Don't
see it
start
here.
with that.
So
I'm
so
no celebrity.
yeah. So it should be other way around. I keep telling this, but it's just that I don't think so she will agree without
No,
without because she doesn't speak without getting paid. She wants to speak in
not
workshops where
no.
she
I
gets paid.
no nothing like that. I think you have so much value to give, so I wanted you to reach more people. to get more, for them to enrich their lives. So you are the real hero here.
I said in the group also, right? Hero is somebody who can inspire you to do more, to learn more and become more.
You do for all of us.
So that way, a lot of us are hero in our own way. And I'm sure everybody who is here on the call, some of them are my hero. When I see this list of people who are attending this,
Okay.
I'm amazed with so many comments are there. Some of them are my hero in life. And thank you for attending. Good to share my life with you guys. And it's amazing. Please get in touch with maybe Facebook or Insta, because you can probably message me. LinkedIn just takes too much time to connect, but
Right.
just feel free anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you guys for attending the session. I hope this gave you value that you can implement to your life. And yeah, maybe we'll do more videos and we'll let you know.